it was just a lesson that you learned.
She had to go through it.
And she had to go through it. Did she contract to do that?
Yes.
She contracted
First
us
in
to.
her life now as a family member.
So she's achieved her contract.
She forgives him.
And she forgives him.
Not physically, mentally.
Yeah, mentally.
Yeah. She's okay, but she's strong.
She's very strong.
Yeah, she knows this though, she knows.
And do I have permission to take this away from her now?
Yes.
Thank you very much. I'm going to offer that up to the universe. And may the light of the universe always accompany it. And I'd like now to pour in the colour blue, and as we put the blue energy of the sea and the ocean, just feel it washing around those areas, filling up all those muscles, fibres, tissues with that wonderful energy of the ocean, of the renewal. And see how calm this area is now. And notice how all the things that lay dormant begin to activate. I can feel it in my hand now, activating. And I want that chakra now to begin to be turned in a clockwise position. See it slowly going round and round in a clockwise way. And as it's going round, notice how the area is getting brighter and brighter. And see how much calmer it is now, knowing all this awareness is now healed this place. And I'm going to tap in the forehead and seal that in. Now there's a couple of questions that I wanted to ask, and I wanted to ask about heights. What's the situation with heights with my client?
She left a life.
She left a life.
From heights.
She left a life from heights.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where does she hold that memory?
Psyche.
In her psyche. Does she need to keep it there in her psyche? Is it ready to be released? Released. In herself, I want you to go in there now, and I want you to collect all that memory and see yourself passing it to the angels now. The angels that are here to support us, knowing that they are exchanging it with a vibration of love now, filling that psyche with love. See them release it now. Very good. And what about needles? She has a fear of needles. What's going on?
It was taken from a young age.
Say that again.
She was taken from a young age.
She was taken from a young age. Mm-hmm. Describe, tell me more. When you say taken. Who took her?
Tall greys.
The tall greys. And what did they want with her?
Chips.
Chips? Have they placed chips in her?
Yeah, they are now deactivated. She deactivated them.
She's deactivating them.
In
Very
her back
good.
and shoulder.
In her back and shoulder. Mm-hmm. I want you to double check.
DNA. It's just taking the DNA.
And why did the tall greys want your DNA?
Hybrids.
For hybrids. Mm-hmm.
Their race is dying off. Their race was dying off.
Their race was dying off. So she's deactivated those in her shoulder and her back. Has she?
Yes.
Very good. And what about the reptilians? Tell me about the reptilians.
She's had a lot of dealings with reptilians.
She's had dealings with them. What
Yes.
kind of dealings?
Past life.
Past life?
Yes. Dark, nefarious.
Dark, nefarious. Is she dealing with them as well in this life?
No.
No. So what is her sole purpose in this life?
Soul evolution, soul growth.
Soul growth. Very
Raise-
good.
Raise the vibration of the earth.
Soul growth and raising vibration. How does she raise this vibration?
By being her authentic self.
By being her authentic self. hmm And how many past lives has she had on Earth?
Many.
When you say many, 2, 10, 100, how many? Just a figure. See a figure. See a
100s, 97.
97. And what was the hardest past life that she had?
Betrayal.
So she's had betrayal. And what was the most happiest past life that she's had?
Babies, children, family. On a farm with the horses.
And a farm.
Farm with the horses.
Farm with the horses. And she wants to know whether she's originally from Sirius.
Yes.
So why did she choose to come to Earth?
To help humanity this time.
To help humanity.
She heard the call.
So are there a lot of people from Sirius down here today?
Yes.
And she's had contact with UFOs before. So what's the contract that she has with them?
To help her wake up at this time to who she really is.
To help her wake up?
To what she's here for. Activation.
Oh, so they're here to activate her?
Yes.
Did she agree with that?
Yes.
I see. And she finds it very hard being on Earth, yeah?
It's not her natural vibration.
It's not a natural vibration. So what does she need to do to clear all the contracts and the karma from this Earth?
Release trauma, release resentment, and forgive everyone in this life.
Release resentment and forgive. How is she going to be able to do that? Is she going to be able to do that with her mind? Or is she going to activate something? Is she going to do it shamanically?
Healing.
Healing. What kind of healing is she going to be using to release all this?
Angels.
I'll tell her that then. Has she had more lives as a male or a female? Male. And can you just check to see if she's got any attachments or blocks or entities?
Don't know. Don't think so.
She hasn't, right.
She needs to meditate more.
She needs to meditate more. And what about, she says she has problems with weight and an attachment to food. What's the reason for that?
Childhood.
Her childhood?
Not feeling loved.
Not feeling loved. So what message do you want to give her as her inner self today?
She is loved. She is enough.
She's loved and she's enough.
She is powerful.
And she's powerful. And she felt that she had a lot of heartache in her heart which needed healing. Have we actually cleared that now?
It's been released.
It's been released. Very good. And what are her psychic abilities?
Inner knowing.
Inner knowing. And when is she going to start using this inner knowing?
being developed now.
It's being developed now.
Developing now.
Mm-hmm.
It's a journey.
A wonderful journey to be on. And her spirit team and guides, how many guides does she have working with her?
8.
8?
At this time, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And what kind of things are they working with her for?
Healing.
Mm-hmm.
Psychic development.
Psychic?
Development.
Psychic development. Very good.
Intuitive abilities.
And intuitive.
Hope for now and earth.
Right. So can you tell me, are her ancestors in her family tree helping her on Earth?
Yes.
Yeah?
They know what she is now.
Mm-hmm. And who are her angels? She wants to know how many angels she has around her.
3.
She has 3. Uh-huh. And do these angels have a name?
No.
No?
Sound and vibrations.
Just vibrations.
Sound. Only.
And she wanted to know why she didn't want any children, but we found that energy of that past life trauma in her body, and now she's released that. Is there any other reason why she doesn't want children in this life, or have we released that now?
Fear. I've been over fear of abandonment.
Fear of abandonment. Mm-hmm.
She needs to release it and let it go.
Where does she hold that fear of abandonment? Where does she hold it in her body?
Sacral chakra.
In her sacral chakra. I want you to go in there now, and as you go in there, I want you to begin to release that fear and that abandonment. Call it to you now. Call it to be loved. Call it to be healed. There will be no fear or abandonment anymore. Draw it to you now.